coming in Cairo before a 3-1 defeat away to Algeria left them with just a solitary point from 2 matches. They have recovered pretty well since then, beating Rwanda 3-0 at home and 1-0 away. That means they've got 7 points. Algeria currently top Group C with 10 points. Just 2 games before the end. Of course, only the winner of this group goes through to the World Cup. Algeria top with 10, Egypt second with 7, Zambia a third with 4 points, Rwanda fourth with just 1 point so far. The top 3 in the group, just to remind you, all qualify for Angola 2010, the Africa Cup of Nations taking place in Angola in January. Now Zambia will qualify for the World Cup if they beat Egypt today, and then go on to win their final game away to Rwanda, so long as Algeria don't pick up any more points and then draw with Egypt in their final game. It's a very, very tall order, and realistically Hervé Renard's team know that a place in the top 3 would be very satisfactory indeed. The referee for today's contest is Mr. Kuku Jaupe from Togo. He's tossing the coin with the 2 skippers, Christopher Katongo, the number 11 for Zambia today, and the number 17, Ahmed Hassan, winning his 159th cap for Egypt. Closing in on the record, still held by Hossam Hassan, the wonderful former Egypt striker. Just moments away from kick-off. It gives me the opportunity to run through a bit of team news. Jacob Malenga, the striker for Zambia, is missing after he limped out of the training game on Wednesday with a groin problem. So no place even on the bench for the Utrecht striker Felix Katongo, one of the star performers in midfield for Zambia, also missing through suspension. So that's a double blow for Hervé Renard's team. The good news for Renard is that Collins Mbasuma is back fit again and in pretty decent form for his club, the Morocco Swallows. Mbasuma wears the number 9 today and plays in attack. Plenty of other experienced figures, including Andrew Sinkala in the midfield, Rainford Kalaba and Christopher Katongo also playing in that midfield diamond with Noah Chivuta as well. As for Egypt, they're also missing a lot of big names, including Mido, Mohamed Zidane and Emad Moteb, as well as the defender Mahmoud Fatala. But plenty of experienced and very familiar faces in the Egyptian starting lineup, including that man Essam El Hadari, 36 years of age and still a top performer for his country. Egypt playing in their familiar 3-5-2 formation, with Amr Zaki in the attack, playing just ahead of Mohamed Abu Trika. There's been a lot of talk about the pitch in the build-up to this game. Zambia played a friendly match on Wednesday night against the Konkola Blades, who used this stadium as their home ground. It finished 1 apiece, but Hervé Renard was not happy at all with the playing surface, and it's provoked the anger of the Konkola Blades president, with Renard reportedly comparing the pitch to a cattle grazing ground. It doesn't look quite that bad, but we'll have to see how it plays here as Ahmed Hassan prepares to take the kick-off for Egypt, along with Amr Zaki in the centre circle. Can Egypt seal their 3rd straight victory and put the pressure on the group leaders Algeria before their game against Rwanda on Sunday? That's the big question, even though, as I say, there is plenty at stake for Zambia as well, looking to put their place in a Cup of Nations, having twice reached the Africa Cup of Nations final. The Polo are an attacking team, a dangerous team, plenty of pace in the home ranks today, and Egypt are going to have to be very careful. So it's the African champions who get the contest underway, kicking from right to left, and early touches already at the back for Hani Said and Rabu Hosni. The ball quickly played into Abu Treka. We're seeing a few bobbles in the early stages. Good surging run from Noah Chivuta, included on the left-hand side of the midfield diamond, selected by Hervé Renard today. Katongo's pass has just gone into touch. And Barakat is across to take the throw in. Barakat will be keen to combine along with Ati on that right-hand side. Those two know each other extremely well, of course, as do most of these Egyptian players. Have been playing together for so long. Aboutreka, the ball in towards Miyazaki, who's beaten to it. Positive start from Zambia, who are quick to snap into the tackles, and space now on the left. Christopher Katongo. He's up against Barakat. Katongo taking on Barakat, getting the cross in. It was a good challenge in at that near post. The first attack of the game produced by the Zambians. Really good work from the skipper, Christopher Katongo. Plays his football in Germany with Arminia Bielefeld. Several of these Zambian players have gained experience in Germany. And that was a good ball into Collins and Basuma. Wild Goma, 34 years of age, and that was a poor ball. He was a little bit fortunate to get away with it as Hani Syed stepped forward. Miyazaki's offside. Kennedy Mweni, the 24-year-old goalkeeper. Mweni playing his football in South Africa, like so many members of this Zambian squad, and of course it's one extra reason to dream of a place in South Africa 2010. Mweni again in possession. He plays for Free State Stars. Aboutreka. The ball back into the midfield. Egypt not quite combining, and the pitch, well, I think Hervé Renard, it's fair to say, was right to voice a few complaints. Going on the way the ball's been bobbling along in the opening stages. Space for Ahmed Hassan. Turning nicely, and he was fouled by Andrew Sinkala. Talks about the Zambians who have played in Germany. Andrew Sinkala's had a long career in Germany, starting with Bayern Munich. Never quite broke through into the first team, making just one appearance for the first team before moving to Augsburg. Had a long spell with FC Cologne as well. Forward towards Mbasuma. No chance for Mbola to launch this attack. Lovely play from Collins and Mbasuma. Releasing on this right-hand side. Emmanuel Mbola, who got the cross in. It was Musonda, excuse me, the right back, who latched on to that first-time ball from Mbasuma. Disappointing delivery, though. Hervé Renard, the Zambian coach. Frenchman, who spent much of his career playing for Cannes before moving into coaching. He's had a huge variety of experiences, coaching at his former club Draguignan in France, before having a spell with Cambridge United in England, and coming back to France with Cherbourg. Perhaps fair to say that he made his name as the assistant coach of the Ghanaian national team at the Nations Cup in 2008. He was Claude Lemoire's right-hand man. Musonda with the throw in up to Mbasuma. No doubt that this Zambian team have enough talent and enough desire to pose problems to Egypt, as they did, of course, in Cairo. Chivuta out to the left-hand side to Mbola. Chivuta again. The left back looking to make a dash forward for Chivuta. Comes in field to Sinkala. Now perhaps a shooting chance for Kalaba, but he was quickly closed down just as he hesitated. Again, some good build-up play. Perhaps Ahmed Hassan ruining the bobble as he tried to just slide the pass through towards Zaki.